Do you want to build a better relationship with your anxiety symptoms so that the fear starts to dissipate, so that the symptoms start to go away, and so that you can once and for all find who you truly are authentically on the inside and live your life from this place instead? If you answered yes, today's video is so important, my friends. Let's dive in. I welcome you all to another important video on my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet to the very best anxiety support channel on YouTube, please subscribe and hit the bell for all the notifications for my videos. And if you want to learn more about any of my anxiety recovery programs, click here at any point in the video. Now, today we are diving into the idea. This is an idea that we must begin to build a better relationship with our symptoms, because the current relationship with our symptoms is likely perpetuating more fear, more anxiety, and more need to control what's going to happen in the future. Ooh, that's powerful. And for so many years, we thought that relationships only happen with people on the outside. But what about the person that went through so many traumatic experiences on the inside, that is the host or the root of these anxiety symptoms, of this deep sensitivity in your nervous system? What about that relationship? Well, these 5 points are so important, and when you begin to apply them regularly, you're going to begin to feel like you are deactivating your fight or flight response, number one, and no longer becoming so emotionally charged by fear, number two. Let's dive into this. The first point, in order for us to build a better relationship with the symptoms, is to acknowledge them. We must acknowledge our symptoms through not frantic awareness, but through mindful awareness. Okay? Now, you'll notice that for so many weeks, months, or years, you acknowledged your symptoms in the way where, oh, there's something going on here and I need to get rid of this right away because it may prevent me from living the life that I want to live in the future. This anxiety symptom has to go because it may be very well connected to some physical structural issue, a disease or an illness, and it just has to go. So these are just two examples of mindsets that you've had in regards to your symptoms. So can you see the kind of relationship that you've built with these symptoms? You are not acknowledging them at all. You are trying to rid yourself of them. You are trying to run from them. And in truth, in order to heal these symptoms and what is at the root of these symptoms, you must move towards the burning building that you've been running out of for so long and make peace there. Now, as you acknowledge them through mindful awareness, you're going to find that this level of awareness is different than how you used to be aware of them. It must feel different. It no longer feels like you need to get rid of them, no longer feels like you need to let go of this right here and right now. There's a compassion towards your symptoms. There's a curiosity that shows up in regards to your symptoms. There's kind of a mutual respect between the unconscious and the conscious parts of you when you begin to acknowledge these symptoms in a mindful way. The second point is you need to feel them. You need to feel your symptoms. Less thinking about them, more feeling into them. Ooh, that's a more than anxiety moment right there, okay? Because this is where healing lies. Healing doesn't lie in falling for or being duped into overthinking around the symptom, around the anxiety and everything that comes with it. No, 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 no. You fell for that trap for so many years. Healing comes by feeling into these symptoms. And how do you do that? By being present with them. Surrender sessions on this YouTube channel will give you the insights, the clarity, and the peace you need to feel into your symptoms. And what starts to happen throughout the day when you become consciously aware of these symptoms is you're no longer afraid of them. You're moving towards them rather than looking to move away from them. And that's when you begin to feel like you can actually heal this, recover from this for good, my friends, okay? This is where the magic lies, in feeling them. Point number 3 is you must begin to understand them better, right? Understand them better. This is so powerful because this is the mindset that we must begin adopting, okay? I want to understand what is below the symptom. What's going on here below the level of my conscious awareness right now? We understand them better through the intention of curiosity. So you want to check in with yourself regularly and ask yourself, am I still in a place of being curious towards these symptoms, curious towards the anxiety, curious towards my deeply sensitized nervous system? This curiosity will again take you away from franticness. We want to move away from franticness when it comes to any element of anxiety and begin adopting the idea, the mindset of curiosity. I'm curious about this symptom. I know it's so uncomfortable right now. It's a massive challenge in my life, and it doesn't seem to go away. It travels to different parts of my body, and I'm curious as to what's beneath this. I'm curious as to what I'm doing mentally and behaviorally that keeps these symptoms alive. Powerful, powerful point. Point number 4, to begin building this better relationship with your symptoms, is to disconnect them from physical danger. Okay, you want to completely disconnect the idea that you are under some kind of physical danger when these symptoms arise. So how do you do it? Through acknowledging your hypersensitive nervous system. That's it. You have a hypersensitive nervous system. Let's take anxiety out of the picture completely. Instead of dealing with the anxiety, when you tell yourself that you've got a hypersensitive nervous system, doesn't that feel gentler? Doesn't that feel like you've got some compassion for yourself? Comment below if you can feel the difference in these two words, anxiety and sensitivity. And when you begin to start disconnecting from the physical danger, what starts to happen is you start to, point number 3, understand what's going on at a deeper level. And the beauty of that is that you start to feel like you can do this even on your own, right? And it's a powerful, powerful place to be. Point number 5, final important point, is you want to make peace with all of them. You want to make peace with all of them, no longer feeling like you are at war with your symptoms. You do this again through daily surrender sessions and paying attention to the fact that you must stay emotionally neutral towards your symptoms, right? So you're no longer excited by them. You're not excitable. You're no longer trying to get rid of them or becoming angry or irritable because of them, right? No, you're at peace. You've made peace with all of these symptoms, knowing that they come from a dysregulated nervous system, trauma that's still being held in the body, identity connected to anxiety, and having worry be your safety net for so many years, just like your mom, just like your father did, right? These are the points. These are the things that we must begin to become more mindful over if we want to begin building a better relationship with their symptoms. And I can tell you this from experience. It is completely worth it. You're not going to be very good at it in the first couple days or even the first couple weeks. But as you begin to understand that it's important that you do build a better relationship with your anxiety symptoms, you're going to find that the journey ahead feels doable, right? And you can trust that you are on a beautiful path known as transformation and transcending the lower self, transcending the ego mind within you. You can do this. If anyone can do this, you can do this, my friend. So remember that you are more than anxiety. I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I'd like you to comment below and let me know what your biggest more than anxiety moment was from this video. And I'll see you very, very soon. Please share with someone out there in need and inspire. Bye-bye.